Long Island Sound. Its waters are enjoyed for recreation year-round. Anglers, boaters, swimmers, divers, and nature watchers are just some of its many users.
There's many things that are special about Long Island Sound. I think what makes this uniquely special is that you have so many people who live so close to it. And at the same time, you have a water body that's still remarkably intact. It's very accessible for recreational use, fishing, boating, etc., for wildlife viewing, for just the beauty of the scenery. People come out and just to look at Long Island Sound and feel close to it.
Long Island Sound, I think, is probably one of the greatest bodies of water around. It has everything you need. It's a great habitat. It's got great tributaries. It's something that's a treasure and something that needs to be taken care of.
I love Long Island Sound because it is a very calm area to fish in. You're not in the open ocean, and many of the tourists are concerned about the seas and so on. In most cases, the seas are relatively calm here. And if they're not, we have areas where we can run to so that they can still enjoy themselves and we can still catch them fish. We have a great fishery here, and it's really a blessing to have it.
Connecticut's marinas and yacht clubs connect nearly 100,000 recreational boaters to the Sound.
Recreational boating is a vital pastime when it comes to the livelihood of the Long Island Sound. But we have so many places to explore, so many towns, so many rivers, so many tributaries. I've spent 38 years on Long Island Sound exploring, and I don't feel like I've touched a tenth of it yet.
So Long Island Sound is a wonderful place to hold races because it's large enough that the wind is consistent across a large area.
Today we have a fall series in Blue Jays, and it's called Frostbite Racing because it gets a little nippy at times. The fall is a great season because the water is still warm, and so even if you capsize your boat and go for a swim, you can stand it for a while.
There's a lot to do out there above the water, but I think even more under the water. One of the best recreational uses of the Sound that I enjoy is scuba diving. And there are a lot of different things you can do. I get bored in the tropics and the Caribbean. Here is always an adventure. We've got tons of shipwrecks. They've been sinking ships here pretty much as long as they've been driving them around here. There's also hunting and collecting, filling your basket with clams or getting lobsters or spearfishing. There's a lot of exploration you can do. There's reefs here. A lot of people don't even know that we have coral and sponges, urchins, anemones, and even some seahorses. There's fun out there. There's a lot of fun.
To minimize conflicts with the Sound's many uses today and in the future, Connecticut began work on a marine spatial plan. The Long Island Sound Blue Plan includes preserving the Sound's special ecosystems and resources while making sure the decision-making process is science-based and inclusive of all stakeholders.
What is so wonderful about the Blue Plan is that it brings together potentially affected stakeholders with decision makers and regulatory agencies to utilize the best available data, the same data, to look at what's happening in our ocean waters.
If you have these uses mapped, which the Blue Plan will have plenty of maps, then you can cite endeavors in areas that won't interfere with regattas and that sort of thing.
Well, there's nothing in the Blue Plan that deals with the regulation of Long Island Sound. It's more of an advisory tool for those that do make those decisions.
I think ultimately it's going to be a great resource, and anybody who is already exploring things, it's a way for them to share it too.
The interests really do align, because if you're a boater, if you're a paddleboarder, if you're a sailor, no matter what you do, you want to clean Long Island Sound. So we have to be real careful how we take care of the Sound, and this is why the plan should help us with that.
If you would like to share your comments and concerns about the Long Island Sound Blue Plan, please visit our website for more information.